Hello Thunderbird, I'm Nivien Saleh. Have you ever wondered what your life would be like after graduating from Thunderbird? Well, I have, and given that I'm a scholar of the Middle East, my interest was, of course, in that particular region of the world. I contacted members of our wonderful alumni network who now reside in the area and asked them what their life was like. I spoke to alums in Tunisia, Saudi Arabia, and to one particular person whom I would like to introduce to you today. Her name is Kelly Eide, and she graduated in 1997. After graduation, she moved to the United Arab Emirates, which is a small nation on the Persian Gulf. There, together with her business partner Coel Simpson, she created the company True Leadership. And as the name suggests, it engages in leadership training for managers. The unique thing about True Leadership is that it works with horses. If you know anything about the countries of the Persian Gulf, you will know that they love horses, and there are quite a few stables there. And of those, Kelly and Coel took advantage. They bring their clients there, let them work with the horses, and teach them how to project confidence and authority. The idea is that if you can project these things to a horse and get it to trust you, you will be able to do the same thing with individuals from starkly different intercultural backgrounds. The reason for this is that horses do not come from a country. They do not speak. All communications happens through body language. So, what is Kelly's life in the United Arab Emirates like? I had a Skype session with her. Let's take a look at what she said.
My name is Kelly. I graduated from Thunderbird in 1997, and I've been living in Dubai for the last 10 years. I actually lived in the United Arab Emirates before I went to Thunderbird. My father came to the Middle East in the late 80s, and he created part of the education system here in the United Arab Emirates. What's fascinating is that now Thunderbird partners with one of the institutions that my father created years and years ago. So I was an interesting student when I went to Thunderbird, and I had a chance to study in Europe and Switzerland, and I had a chance to live and work in the United States while I was at Thunderbird. But I came back here in the end. There was something, my friend who came with me while we were studying, she called this addictive, a cross between seductive and addictive. Because you have this really modern type of city. The whole country has huge, beautiful buildings and architecture. In fact, I can just turn my phone around and show you the Burj Khalifa. So that's the world's tallest tower from my garden. So all those amenities of life are great to have. I'm an entrepreneur now. I have my own company. I work with companies and individuals to develop leadership and communication skills, and I do that by working with horses. So this is a part of the world as well where they love their horses. So there's great opportunity for me here to work with a variety of horses and different breeders and stables. But additionally, with the airline being what it is, I can get virtually anywhere in the world in one flight. So there's a direct flight to Los Angeles, there's a direct flight to Sao Paulo, there's a direct flight to South Africa, there's direct flights to Australia. So that's a really nice advantage for me because my work takes me frequently to South Africa, to Australia, and to England. So that makes work life quite easy. Let me talk a little bit about the Middle East itself, because while everything here is new, the flashy buildings, the oil money, etc., there's also the sense of being in the cradle of many civilizations. It's funny because people think that it's impressive that Dubai created the tallest tower or things like that. But what I think is impressive is that it was done by people from virtually every country in the world. So, for example, in my work, working with horses is a great way to help people develop cross-cultural communication because it's entirely nonverbal. But in my life, I can't go to the supermarket without having a cross-cultural interchange. There are people here from Southeast Asia, there are people here from Africa, there are Americans like myself and Europeans. Every single interchange that you have in a workplace is cross-cultural, bar none. For example, in my last workshop that I did with a company here, there were people from 7 different languages, 15 different countries, and 3 religions represented. People at Thunderbird often go to Thunderbird to have those types of experiences. So having that in your day-to-day life is like this huge accelerator for an international career. And I've enjoyed it all the years that I've been here, and it's one of the things that keeps me here and encouraged me to come back.
It looks like Kelly enjoys living in the United Arab Emirates, doesn't it? If her story has whetted your appetite for life in the Middle East, visit www.kellyid.com to learn more about what she does. And of course, check back at www.niviensaleh.info for additional videos.